Good morning, Tuesday morning. I was that close to actually not vlogging today because I'm only going to Sirona, or I was only going to Sirona to meet the Stratic team, Miriam Schwab. Figured one meeting basically, gonna skip the day, but last week I shared a landscape of the top AI companies in Israel. The guy who made it sent me a LinkedIn message asking if we can meet. So we're meeting, get him on camera, get Miriam on camera, and then tonight I'm going to the ambassador of the United States' house to celebrate the new year. I'm asking for permission to bring my camera there. So it turns out it's gonna be a pretty awesome day. We'll see if I can get permission to record at the ambassador's house, but either way, some cool stuff ahead. Let's do this. Made it to Sirona Market to meet Daniel Singer. Don't know the guy. I've heard the name in approximately 300 different contexts, and it's a long overdue meeting. So we're going to meet now for coffee and hear what's up. He made that landscape of the AI space in Israel. Hands down one of my favorite places in Tel Aviv. And the weather is actually not too bad. It's kind of beautiful here today. So I woke up this morning with pretty much one meeting on my calendar, and within 2 to 3 hours, it's back to back, morning to night. Good times. Okay, so a couple of days ago, I'm minding my own business, doing my thing on the interwebs, the World Wide Web, and I come across on my LinkedIn a landscape, a seriously comprehensive landscape, a map of all of the, how many companies?
940, almost 950.
950 artificial intelligence startups in a country the size of New Jersey in the most unstable region on planet Earth. It blew my mind. What did I do? Of course, I shared it. Long story short, this is the man behind the landscape. Now, I'd heard your name from several people. Someone actually, well, I think it was 2 days ago, I met with someone, I mentioned your name in some context, and I go, oh, yeah, he's a good guy, whatever. I've heard your name. So, and that's not only because your last name's Singer, and everybody's in this ecosystem's name is Singer. Benji Singer is the CEO of WeWork, Saul Singer wrote Startup Nation, and Singer's a name here. Anyway, long story short, the guy generated the landscape. Would it be fair to call you a data geek in the most positive way possible?
Sure, maybe data enthusiast or data tracker.
I was going with geek, but all right, fine. We'll go with enthusiast. Okay, so this thing, by all standards, went bonkers viral. It's shared by, I see it. My entire Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter feeds are this landscape. Everyone's sharing it. Which, before we talk about you, is a brilliant strategy. I tell startups all the time, right? Content. And they say, well, who's going to read my content? Well, if you feature other people, those people are going to go share that content. So if you interview someone, if you do a landscape, if you do a list of people, every one of those people is going to share that content. You just got all the traffic, right? So you gave 950 startups a stage. Of course, every one of those 950 startups, they're going to go share it. So brilliant marketing move, even though that's not your intended goal. Your intended goal is to give a window into this space called AI in Israel. All right, let's back up. Who are you? What's your name?
Daniel Singer.
Up your energy, man.
I'm so nervous.
Are you really nervous?
I swear, like, this is huge.
What are you talking about, man? You're a hotshot. Wait, so give me your background. First of all, how old are you? Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 25. I'm originally from Montreal, Canada.
Can't you tell though? I just said, like the other day, I was like, Indian and Canadian people are all nice. Okay, so you're from Montreal. You moved here how many years ago?
I came here in July 2016.
Got it. And then your first gig here was?
I was searching for internships or whatever was available in private markets, and I was really keen on working in venture capital, and Magma was kind enough, and I was fortunate enough to take up an internship position with Magma Venture Partners.
Before that, you had some financial experience as well.
Before that, I spent a year working at a private equity firm in Montreal called BDG & Partners. They're doing amazing. That's
very cool. So Yahal and Modi reached out. They're like, come work with us as an intern. You were an intern at Magma, and then you started working a little bit on due diligence as well?
Yeah, I would say, I'll say this. I was doing, Magma is data-driven, and they like to analyze different aspects of the ecosystem, and then, of course, in venture capital, a lot of it's in early stage, it's gut-driven, and you have to have an intuition.
Right.
He wanted to analyze aspects of the ecosystem and have data to support it.
Love it. Super cool. Since then, you left Magma, and now you're kind of consulting with companies, doing a lot of different scouting, and working with a lot of different, let's call it, investment bodies and startups, etc. So you own a couple of cool domains in the AI space, but you also start to look at this AI landscape in Israel. You're like, I need to aggregate and curate what's going on here. What led up to this landscape?
I did it because working in venture capital, the process of identifying companies and keeping up with the market, everything involved in that process, you, of course, will start to come across these landscape maps. having come across all of the maps, I realized that there was one for almost every country, and you can see where the holes are and what's missing. Of course, there's different, sectors that are missing currently, and if you can see the data, you can see what's missing. The more you're abreast with the news and what's happening in the ecosystem in comparison to different geographies, you can see the gaps.
Right. So how long did it take you to prepare this actual landscape, like from beginning to end? How long did it take you?
Hours.
Like just hours?
Thousands.
No, I thought it would take you like a month or two.
No, more. Months, several months.
Wow.
It goes through drafts and redrafts.
Incredible. You designed it, you aggregate, you did the whole thing, end to end.
Yeah.
Incredible. And it's going nuts. I mean,
yeah, it's
you want to talk about numbers, or you don't want to talk about numbers?
No. But I mean, I shared a post on LinkedIn. It reached 16,000 views in aggregate. But
in how long? Like a day or two?
No, not a day. It was like 4.5 days.
4.5 days. 16,000 people viewed the landscape. And this is you. You didn't spend a dime. You didn't spend money on promoting it at all.
No.
It's just simply people sharing.
Yeah, I mean, it's informative, and it opens a window into Israel's monstrous ecosystem.
It's awesome, man. Super cool.
Happy to help and share.
The bottom line is like this. Let's just say this without getting into too much detail, because obviously this is still coming. This is one landscape you made, but there are others that you're working on.
Yeah, I mean, there's more graphics I'm going to produce. I mean, I plan to publish in the coming days, so stay tuned if you guys are looking for more insights.
Amazing. Where do people follow you? Where's the best place to read your content?
The content will be published on startuphub.ai, and the content will also be published on LinkedIn, which I'm a big fan of.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think it's great. And
except for when there's bugs. The last 24 hours, my own thing's been going crazy. LinkedIn and YouTube do not get along. But anyway, startuphub.ai.
Startuphub.ai.
That's where you can see it all. Super cool.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to pick your brain or ask you questions about the data and the knowledge that you have, what's the best way to contact you personally?
Please do.
Email?
Email danielsinger27@gmail.com.
Daniel Singer, so it's DANIEL, Singer, SINGER, 27
27
at gmail.com.
Yep.
Love it, man. Glad we got the chance to meet. Very random. I'm telling you, this is the way things get done in this country, though, right? I feel like over coffee. Like multi-million-dollar deals are closed over coffee in this country. That's what I love about this place.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing all my work at different cafes, and
it's amazing. It's amazing. Well, listen, dude. Bottom line is, I love what you're doing. You're giving people, you're showcasing Israeli tech, which is my mission statement, my life mission statement. So anything I can do to facilitate your success and help you win, you know where to find me. See you, man. Good to meet you, and thanks. Thanks for the hard work, dude. I know I can't even imagine how much work went into it. So thanks on behalf of the Israeli ecosystem. Thank you. Keep up the good work, and looking forward to your next graphic, dude.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We just finished our meeting. My next meeting started 10 minutes ago, but she's not here yet. She'll be here any second. But I was like, we've had like 18 meetings, and we've yet to have a vlog interview since like back in the day. So who are you?
Miriam Schwab.
Miriam Schwab. What's your story? Background, quick. Boom, boom, boom.
WordPress developer, founder of WordPress development agency, and now started
Speaks globally about WordPress.
Yeah, speak at conferences,
right.
and everything. It's my area of expertise.
I know you have a problem with humility. A lot of great people do, but you're widely regarded. You won't say this about yourself, but I'll say it about you. Widely regarded as the top authority on WordPress in Israel. Whatever. I don't need your response to that. Okay. Then you founded a company. Why did you found the company? Because you realized it is 2018. I'm pitching for you. It's 2018, and it is absurd that we have websites being hacked.
Right.
Why are they being hacked? Because they have a back end. I don't care who you are, whether you're CNN.com or myblogtechandmarketing.com, you're going to get hacked because there's a back end. There's a vulnerability. The back end. Let's get rid of the back end. Is that it?
Yeah, you're hired.
So full disclosure, I am an advisor at Stratic.
Yeah.
Stratic.com, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
2 T's in the middle.
STRATTIC.com, Joseph. Put it right there, baby. All right, so hit me. What's Stratic? What's going on? Talking about the company real quick. Let's do this.
Well, I founded Stratic because of the pain that I felt with my clients when we were building websites for them.
Right.
And we had to work so hard to keep them protected, and also to make them perform well and be fast and not crash if they were hit with traffic. So, and I started learning about static website generators, and I'm like, that's so cool, but they're problematic. Clients wouldn't be able to manage their sites with them. How do we bring these two worlds together? And that's how Stratic was born, which...
Okay. There's a lot of things we can talk about. It's super rushed today. We'll do it next time. But you built this thing literally like with your 10 fingers, literally blood, sweat, and tears. You raised some initial capital. We're not going to talk numbers. We say that?
Pre-seed.
Is that okay to say that?
We can say that we raised money, but I'd rather not talk about how
No, we're not talking about how much. We raised some capital.
Yes. Thank God.
We're looking to raise some more capital?
Yes, definitely.
Not talking numbers now, but if you're an investor interested in web technologies and close your ears, and a highly talented female, religious, I'm sorry to pull that card, but it's important. I think it's important. Female religious CEO who's at the highest, at the top of her game. How do people reach out to you? What's the best way to contact you?
Miriam at stratic.com. You can find me on Facebook and message me there.
Miriam Schwab, Miriam at stratic.com, or hit me and I'll direct connect you, whatever it is. the bottom line is you are building something that potentially could change the internet.
That's our plan. We're going to make the internet a better place, and we're going to take over the internet also.
And get rid of these stupid vulnerabilities that have have existed since like the beginning of the internet.
Yeah, and they'll always exist, but our approach really makes them just irrelevant.
And you have, again, without talking too many numbers, you've kind of opened up the registrations to use Stratic. I mean, you're in the early stages, so it's not like fully baked yet, but you have a large number of websites standing in line.
Oh yeah, the queue to...
Huge number of websites.
Yes, we have a lot of users who have signed up to be private beta testers.
So on the spectrum of risk for an investor, right, there's like all the risk in the world. I have an idea on a napkin. There's zero risk. I'm generating millions of dollars. This company, the second you raise capital, you can execute and it's going to start generating revenue.
Right. It's funny. We're a startup where clients are not the problem. That's easy. We actually...
Yeah, so you literally have a lineup.
Yeah, oh totally.
Incredible.
And people sign up
for an investor. Hit Miriam. I am like I said, I am an advisor, but you know, people don't understand. It's not. I don't have to disclose that because it's the other way around. I'm not promoting a company because I'm an advisor. I'm an advisor because I love the company.
Thank you.
No, you know that. All right. I'm gonna go to my next meeting. This was awesome. I'm glad we got to do this. We were like, I'm telling you, like 10 minutes in, I'm like, we gotta do an interview. All right, so then the food was good, right?
It was delicious.
Yeah, this place.
Onion challah.
A big freaking loaf of onion. It was awesome.
It's very delicious.
All right. Anyway, thanks for your time. Thanks for lunch, and we'll continue the conversation soon.
All right.
And DLD this week.
Yes.
We're gonna take DLD by storm. I love it.
Amazing.
All right. Made it home. Good news and bad news. The good news is I'm going to the ambassador of the United States' house shortly. The bad news is no cameras allowed on the premises. So I will continue the vlog for today from my iPhone 10. Why not the Huawei P20 Pro? Because the one downside of that phone, is that the video does not have optical image stabilization when it's recording in 4K. So I'll be using the iPhone 10 and record from there using my phone. It's gonna be an awesome time, it always is. It's the ambassador. Made it to Herzliya, to the ambassador's house. Parking is hard to come by, as usual. I think this is the second year in a row we're doing this event. Last year I met some pretty incredible people, assuming that will be the case this year as well. Entering the residence now. The first Palestinian refugee on my vlog ever. Come here. The man himself. What's your name?
My name is Mark. Hello.
Was I exaggerating when I said you're a Palestinian refugee?
I'm gonna charge you $20 for it. I'm a refugee. I need the money.
Indeed, you are, correct?
Sure.
Tell me your story real quick.
Born and raised in Kuwait to a Muslim Palestinian family. Dad was born in 45, so that's why we're counted as refugees through my father.
And now?
That's it.
And now what do you got on your head?
Religious Jew.
Oh yeah.
Grandmother is Jewish, came to Israel, learned here, and thank God married and have Jewish children.
Seen the light. Love it. We gotta have some whiskey sometime, man.
Absolutely.
And we share the love for cars.
Yalla, absolutely. I saw a car earlier and I said, "Hello, follow the vlog."
There you go. So far we got a Palestinian refugee on the vlog today, and now we got a CEO, entrepreneur, ultra-Orthodox. Booyah. Moshe Friedman from Kamatech, the man himself. Big fan.
I'm a big fan of yours, Hillel.
What's Kamatech, real quick?
Kamatech, it's a non-profit organization to help Haredi ultra-Orthodox population get into the high-tech industry.
Love it.
To help them build startups, get education, get
You have
opportunities.
some of the most amazing partners on board, right? Give me some names of people that are involved in Kamatech.
Yossi Vardi, Amnon Shashua, Chemi Perez, Google, Facebook, Cisco.
Real partners. Love it, man.
Hashem,
Love
yes,
it.
Baruch
All right, I'm
Hashem.
turning this thing off.
With the help of God.
Let's talk
Of course.
business. Let's talk business. Trying to get the ambassador here on camera. Let's see if we can make it work. We're gonna do this. Say, how are you, first of all?
Thank God, everything's great.
Thank you
How
for
are
everything.
My pleasure.
It's been pretty historic times. How's the last 2 years been for you?
A blur, but I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of our government, our president. I hope you are too. I hope you're happy with what we've been doing.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
Yeah.
I am truly honored to call you a friend, both of mine, but of the Jewish people in the world, and of the United States of America, and of Israel. So it's an honor.
Thank
Just
you.
keep doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Keep up Khatima Tova.
You too, sir. Almost as important as the ambassador,
Thank
my
you,
friend,
Val.
my friend and brother, Ari Lightstone, special advisor to the ambassador of the United States. How's it been?
If I was featured in as many articles as you were featured in,
I can make that happen, my friend. Just say the word.
Not interested, but thank you
You
so
having a
much.
good time, though?
We're doing
That
fantastic.
is the most important thing.
With ambassadors like you representing U.S. and Israel interests around the world, we need 50 more of you, and we would probably be done with our job
If
here.
I could frame a video, I would frame this one.
Fantastic.
But listen, I have one question for you.
Yes.
And then I'll let you go because you're a busy man tonight.
Okay.
When are we having steak again?
Oh, we should do that soon.
do it.
And I've never been to Crave.
I'm going to pretend that you didn't just say that.
It's on
We are
record. I've never
fixing,
been
we
to
are
Crave.
fixing this immediately.
As soon as possible.
Top priority. Forget the ambassador.
Shana Tova.
This is top priority.
It's an
Shana Tova.
agenda.
Keep doing what you're doing, my friend. Really more important than the ambassador himself. Behind every great man, what they say is a great woman. Who are you? Who are you? Tammy. See, this is the problem with great people. They're too humble. The wife of the ambassador, a friend. I said to your husband, I'm honored to call you a friend, both of mine, the Jewish people, the United States of America, and of Israel. Just keep doing what you're doing, and it's just historic times. And you are privileged. I'm privileged, but we're all privileged to have you as our representatives, the United States representatives, and just doing amazing things for the world. Just keep at it. So there are people in the world who experience tragedy, and there are people in the world who experience tragedy and sometimes maybe go into depression, sometimes don't know how to handle themselves, and then there are people who who have tragedy and make the world a better place and take their experiences and do amazing things with it. I'd like to introduce you. What's your name? Okay, just real quick, if I may. May I? Tell me your story real quick, if I may.
We're the parents of Gilad Shaar, one of the 3 boys that was kidnapped 4 years ago in summer of 2014. And we tried after the tragedy, as he said, to take it forward and to bring unity that we feel from all the Israeli society and also the Jewish world over the world and take it forward.
So let me, if I may, they lost their son very horribly, tragically. We're not going to talk about that now because we want to focus on positive things. Their son was a very special boy. They were very, very special people. And they wrote a book called in Hebrew, Ma Yeled Yom, which loosely translated means what will day bring? Let's call it. What will the day bring? Maybe if I'm loosely translating. What is the book about? About your story? What's the book about?
Yeah, the book is kind of a diary of Bat Galim. She decided to write from the day of the kidnap and until only a year ago.
Unbelievable.
And she wrote all the things that were happening, her feelings, the fact that was, and in the end we also wrote a diary that we found from Gilad. It was a really amazing story that after what everything happened on the car that was the kidnapped, when it was in fire and water, we found a diary that Gilad had written.
Wow.
For a couple of months.
Wait, you don't want to give away the end of the book. You want people to buy the book. You don't want to give it away. It's a spoiler. Is there a website?
You can see it on we have on Facebook.
Okay, what do they look for on Facebook? What do they look for?
Sunshine. It's a name of the non-organization we opened.
Non-profit organization Sunshine?
Yeah, S-O-N.
S-O-N.
Yeah.
Sunshine. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, look up Sunshine. I'll also leave the link to the Facebook and to the book on Amazon. Is it on Amazon?
It's going to be.
It's going to be on Amazon. I'll leave it in the description on YouTube and on Facebook. But all I have to say is, please, stay strong because you guys are heroes to me, and I think to many, many people here and in the world. And I admire you greatly, deeply. So, just I guess all I can say is keep doing what you're doing. Keep keeping on.
Thank you. It's a good opportunity to bless Shana Tova, for everyone.
And only smachot, only happiness.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Us husbands, we talk too much. The important person here. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Bat Galim Shaar. I'm Gilad's mother. And we got a lot of strength from Am Yisrael, so we love Am Yisrael, and I hope that everyone who will read the book will find himself in our story.
It's an incredible, incredible story, and again, the strength and heroism. I mean, it's heroic that you guys found the strength to write this book. You wrote the book, not you guys. Stop taking credit. She wrote the book, not you. It's an amazing, amazing book, and like I said, I will share the link and just keep keeping on. It's amazing. Shana Tova.
I'll just wish everyone, including myself, an opportunity to engage in a meaningful experience of self-reflection, of growth, and of improvement.
Those who got some hotshot investors here tonight. Yaron Carney, Maverick Ventures. How you doing, man? You've been on the vlog before, right?
I have.
They didn't let me within my vlogging camera come tonight, so this is my vlogging camera for tonight. Maverick Ventures. Yeah, they wouldn't let me. I tried, but they wouldn't let me. Even though Tammy tried for me, wouldn't happen.
Wouldn't happen.
We're gonna hang out soon at a concert, right? Summer concert. I'll let you get back to your business. We'll talk soon, man.
You should interview this guy. I'm a pulmonologist.
What now?
Pulmonologist.
What does that mean? English, lungs doctor.
Lung doctor.
Okay. And what do you're friends with your own? You work with your own? What?
No, I'm just friends.
Just friends.
I'm a doctor.
Lung doctor. So like bad stuff like lung cancer and things like that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But beyond that, like pneumonia and.
Pneumonia.
You look like really young, dude. How old are you?
36.
You are really young.
Yeah.
And he says you're the best lung doctor in Israel. Is that what he just said? Is that what you just said?
He's just because he's such a good friend of mine.
So he's paying you for PR is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it. What's your name?
Tal Perluk.
Tal Perluk. Nice to meet you, man. Everyone always introduced me to the best people. This man right here, this guy. All right, man, we're turning this thing off. the ambassador's residence now. On that note, what a day. What a day. Tomorrow is DLD. This time for real. See you then.